non-existent in this episode, but there was some epic foreshadowing and good character development that kept it entertaining majority of the entire episode, and it just kept you on your seat. There was some good little action scenes. We got to see some really good character interaction between Yato and Yuki. We got to see freaking Hiyori, all three of them just get together, have a little meal, have a nice good conversation, get to see how they grow as characters, and getting to find out more about Yuki's personality and seeing that he's not all around a mean character like I expected him to be. A lot of people were telling me last freaking review saying that he was going to be mean, his personality is a shocker, and honestly finding out about him, I will say I love the entire course of just how he's different than I imagined him. Of course, he's honest, he's downright to the point, and he's cold, but he's not so mean that he purposely goes out of his way to be a jerk. So I like the entire combo between Yato and Yuki just getting together, and how freaking Yuki, man, when he cut that freaking sign and everything, the trees and all that, I was like, holy crap, that's a sharp freaking blade. And so Yato has a nice good weapon now, and it seems like he's going to be able to do some good freaking damage. Now, let's get into the actual darker foreshadowing and tones of this episode. For one, we find out that actual people that become regulars, hopefully I said that right, that become basically weapons for gods like Yato, they cannot have killed themselves or they cannot be possessed. So, as we can already come to the conclusion now, that freaking Yuki was not possessed and got killed or didn't commit suicide. So, right there, that goes to clear that fact of how he died, and we find out that it seems to me like Yato has some form of dark past with suicide. And since we know he's a god and he's from the far shore, and he's probably works a lot of cases of seeing people dying, I'm just going to take a quick guess, maybe he's actually been in a case where he's had a regular that has actually died, or a friend that has died and committed suicide or something, being possessed, and he lost him. I don't know, there's a lot of questions I have around that, the way that works, but I like the entire dark tone of that, and that, hopefully they ride with that dark tone, and they make this series a nice, good feeling, like, type series with the atmosphere. Now, poor Hiyori, I mean, she really needs to get a sign around her neck that says narcolepsy warning. Because, I mean, she's passing out, losing her body almost every freaking second. I mean, she's in front of a freaking restaurant, and she's about to grab Yato, like, no, you gotta do my request. And when her body lays on the floor, I'm like, oh no. And when you see her other form on the other, like, completely probably all the way across the town or Japan, I was like, oh my, your body's left in front of a restaurant. What is people going to say to something like that? I mean, if you were to walk out of a restaurant, okay, if you saw someone literally sleeping in front of the restaurant door, what would you think? Yeah, I would think either that person is dead, had a coma, someone attacked him, or something. So, well, you gotta feel for Hiyori, and she better get this problem fixed very soon. It's adorable moments and cute, yes, but holy crap, like I said in my last review, I see some bad situations inbound with that. Now, the fighting scenes were good, and the music definitely is the major star of this episode. I love the BGM. I cannot say it enough and express it enough to all of you. That BGM is just to die for. A beautiful freaking music soundtrack that kept me entertained, and I need those music soundtracks. I need them now, because that, oh man, I'm a sucker for that type of music, and that is great freaking music. The animation style was good as ever, and I love the opening and ending song as ever. So pretty much this episode had everything I liked. The plot kind of was lacking, like I said, so pretty much hopefully next episode will have a better plot. But I know this episode is mainly being used to introduce Yuki as a character, and getting to see more connections with him, and maybe hints at how he died, and finding out more about Yato. So anyways guys, hopefully you enjoyed this anime review on Noragami this week. Tell me what you think about this anime review, and tell me what you think about this episode. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? And what did you think about all the character development? And let me know what you think about the plot this episode. You all have a wonderful day or night wherever you live. Please stay safe. Chibi out.